Hey everyone, sorry about that. I don't know what happened with the previous episode, but it got cut off halfway. I wasn't able to finish my thought there. So I will complete the thought here. So basically, what I did was I added a game successfully and I got the ID one. And then I basically, add another game. So let's take a look at the code and I'll go through it with you guys and gals one more time so we don't miss anything. So I created a game here called Doom Eternals, and then so basically I added one game already, the Resident Evil one, which I believe was in that previous episode. And so then what I did was I created another game, and then we got something like this over here, and then I simply added it to the game, to the games database, and then became ID2. So I'm going to illustrate this one more time just so that we don't miss anything. So I'm going to create another game called, let's say, games.entities.game. Name is, let's say, Animal Crossing. Let's say Final Fantasy. Um, 7, right? And then the producer is Square Enix. Let me just make sure that the stream is working fine. Seems to be all well. Square Enix, and then the year is 2020. So now if I add this game, actually I misspelled Final Fantasy. So this is exactly why we need an edit function in our games database. So now I'm going to do a games.add. So technically I already have two games. So if I do games.allGames, I will already have two games. So the next game, if I add to it, it's going to be game ID 3, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So games.add and then game. Boom. So here we go. The ID 3 is here because that all the function we wrote actually worked perfectly. Like if it didn't have any games, it would return us a 0, and if it did, it would get the the ID of the last game, and then we would be able to use that to add one, and then that would be what's used as the ID. So it goes in a sequential manner. So that was the part that was missing. So I guess this pretty much wraps up this episode. Thank you for watching. And yeah, as usual, like and comment and let us know how we're doing. And in the next episode, we'll be able to do something like games.get, and then we'll type the ID in here. And then basically we'll be able to reference the game by its key, by its ID, and then we'll be able to retrieve the game and then do like an edit, an update, and all kinds of stuff to the game. And maybe even delete, right? So we want to have the whole CRUD, like a create, read, update, delete process in our database here. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.